Later in the show, I'll be making French dip croissant rolls, but first I wanted to make 2 dips to go with it. Right now I have a au jus mix in here, so there's about 14 ounces of beef stock in here, a teaspoon of cornstarch, and a little bit of garlic powder, probably about a teaspoon, and also a little dash of pepper. So I'm going to let that boil, and in the meantime we're going to make a horseradish cream sauce. So we need about 1/4 cup of sour cream. Okay. And I'm just eyeballing this. I kind of have a good idea of where I need to be on that. So there's about 1/4 cup. We'll add a little bit more because I have it. And then to match that, you're going to do 1/8 of a cup of mayonnaise. And when you're eyeballing it like me, you just kind of do half of that. Okay. So then we're going to take a tablespoon of horseradish. You can find this over by the hot dog area, is where I found mine. A little squeeze of lemon juice. And while I let that sit for a second, I'm going to go ahead and give this a nice whisk. That cornstarch in there is going to be what makes it a little bit thicker. Okay. Then we're going to do some salt and pepper. This one really you can just adjust to whatever flavors you like. So I like more garlic than anything. If you haven't learned that yet, I am a huge garlic fan, so I'll probably put a little extra in here. But I usually would recommend about a teaspoon for a size like this. I'm going to turn this up just a smidge so we can get to our boil. We got a simmer going on right now. And then probably a teaspoon, I say probably like I don't know, a teaspoon of Worcestershire. Joe, what is it for me? Do it for me. Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire, there we go. Then I'm going to mix that up. I probably put a little too much in there because I was trying to figure out how to say it. So I know, Joe, you are excited about the French dip crescent rolls, and you're looking forward to the au jus.
Of course.
So when you are seeing a French dip sandwich on a menu, what are your criteria for it? Does it have to have the cheese? Is there any other toppings on it?
Yeah, I like it pretty standard. So for me, if I get like an Italian beef, right?
Okay.
Standard Italian beef. Get the beef. I like hot peppers on there.
Okay.
Okay. I do like hot peppers, everybody out there. I do. So I like that. So when I get a French dip, I still like to kind of keep it as natural to that as I can. You know what I mean?
That's fair enough. Yeah, I mean, you really
kind of using the same concept.
It's really those 3 ingredients that, Italian bread that will help soak up the au jus, the roast beef, and the provolone or Swiss, depending on what you prefer. And that is pretty much what's exactly going to go into my recipe. That's going to go with these 2 things, which I will have later on in the show.